Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking live at Grand Park for the ABC Championship. This is the Motor City Hit Dogs 12U team taking on the Indiana Yard Goats here at 10 a.m. We've got a beautiful morning, cloudy, not too hot. And as always, I'm joined by the good-looking, multi-talented Hall of Famer, Phil Henriksen. My brother, how are we feeling today?
Good morning, Scotty. Good morning, Hit Dog Nation. Doing very well this morning. As you mentioned, a little overcast sky. Feels pretty nice. Not going to get too warm here this morning, hopefully. And we're going to get underway with a 12U battle with the Indiana Yard Goats. Very colorful jerseys. I expected maybe a tan or an off-white jersey, and we've got purple and orange. Very creative looking colors.
Yeah,
And you can probably tell us a little bit more about the Yard Goats.
I like the logo. I really like the uniforms. You don't often see the purple and orange kind of rocking the Clemson University colors. And yeah, I'm kind of a big fan of them. You know, for those at home, we do try to offer some elite level education on our broadcast. We're not just a couple of pretty faces. We like to help educate the audience and all our fans out there. The Yard Goats is a rail yard slang for switch engines or terminal tractors that shuttle train cars between different locomotives. So this goes back to the 20s and 30s. That's where the term yard goat came from. So it's a little slang term coming out of the rail yard. So a little did you know there for the fans at home while they're enjoying their coffee and bagel this morning.
Yep, slow moving and strong, it would appear. A little agile, I suppose, being in the train yard, attaching cars to the locomotive there. And they're warming up on the field. They look rather skilled, pretty well coached.
Yeah, the Yard Goats already got a game under their belt this morning. They were on the short end of the stick, 9-1, probably overlooking their first opponent this morning. Probably gearing up for this game. I mean, that's got to be my guess. Phil, what do you think?
I would think that's a possibility. You know, speaking of short end of the stick, I mean, I guess that's better than the long end of the stick, isn't it?
Well, it depends on who you're asking.
I mean, we're asking the Yard Goats.
Yeah, they'd probably prefer the long end, I would assume. You know, watching this coach, we're often critical of Coach Eric Pierce and his fungo game, but I tell you what, we're watching this guy rattle some off the top of the fence and hit some sinking liners and some ground balls up the gap. So, you know, maybe we got to take it a little more easy on Coach Pierce.
Yeah, absolutely. And in case you're just joining us this tournament, once again we have Tom Ward on a weekend tryout for assistant coach. Brought his A game yesterday, did well in the dugout. Was looking for a little bit more responsibility today, but not sure if he's going to get it. That, of course, is earned and not given. You know, Tom Ward, good disciplined coach, has the kids doing chores around the house. We heard that he offers $10 a week for the chores, so that's more than my house gets paid.
Yeah, Phil, it was interesting to learn that for doing daily and routine chores, helping out around the house, he actually pays cash money to the kids. That was something, and also learned that he's one to yell. Yells more at Colt, it sounds like, than Ellie. Yells at Colt often for apparently not being focused, is what we were told.
Yeah, he doesn't yell at Daddy's little girl too often, but you know, he takes a lot of it out on Colt. Of course, Colt does lose focus once in a while from time to time and has to get put back in line, of course.
Tom Ward going to offer, he's going to offer a lot in terms of dugout intimidation. I think that's the one thing that he's real strong at, whether it's with our players or maybe opposing coaches. Speaking of that, we learned some interesting things at dinner last night. The Under Armour St. Louis Prospects, apparently their head coach was, talking a little smack. I'll try to keep it G-rated for the young audience at home, but didn't think much of our team, our coaches, our players, and our coach calmly responded that he would keep the foot on the gas pedal. And about an hour later, it was 19-1.
Yeah, that was pretty foreshadowing. I can't imagine they had any problems with the commentators. They usually do a tremendous job. They probably listened to the live broadcast after and liked what they heard. But the meeting's over. Coach Hammond and the chief yard goat broke from the meeting.
Big yard goat, big fella. And we've got, it appears, one umpire. We're going to have two umpires today. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Should be. All right. Thank you, sir, for umping today. We appreciate you. We're doing a little play-by-play, a little live broadcast for our tens of fans at home. You know, so where are you from? Detroit? Oh.
Hell yeah. My man.
He is from Detroit. We probably will get the calls on the corner today. That's what I'm thinking.
We're looking for just outside the batter's box lines on the corners. No, we talked to him earlier. He's a tremendous gentleman.
And thank you to all the umpires that are giving of their time. We know there's a national umpire shortage, so we are very appreciative of the umpires. Even when they don't maybe get a call, right, Phil? That's part of the game. And,
yeah, this guy's a tremendous umpire, oozing with integrity. Talked to him before the game. Hasn't missed a call in 6 years, which most umpires will say 20 years, so we know he's being honest, so that's good.
Not sure we can say oozing on the broadcast, though, Phil.
I'm not sure about that.
Regardless, we have the right-hander, athletic, number 3, Gage Henriksen on the mound today for the Motor City Hit Dogs. Big, tough Colt Ward behind the plate, blocking that one, eating that ball up. Looks like around the infield today, we're going to start off with Owen Hammond at third, Clyde Pierce at short, Brady Bodecker at second, Drew Reese at first. Left to right in the outfield, we've got Phillips, Waters, and Cobb.
And we heard before the game, Colt only got paid half allowance this week for not completing his chores.
Colt apparently didn't do a very good job with his chores, so as you heard, Ellie had to pick up the slack, kind of take over for him. We're going to work to get better at the home chores so Mom doesn't have to yell. Little birdie told us Mom does most of the yelling.
I believe that's because assistant or that look. No yelling.
Tom doesn't need to say much. Look, and things get done around that house. Here we go, folks. We're underway. Hard goats. Oh, we got an umpire. We got number 2 showing up. There he is, getting into position.
Big, strong, athletic guy. Big strides on the jog out there.
Henriksen. Just a little outside with the first offering. Ball's hit up the middle. Base hit. Gets underneath Waters' glove. They're going to start out with a runner on second here for the Yard Goats.
Hey, Doug.
Leadoff batter reaches base for the Goats. Big left-handed hitter with the blonde mullet stepping in. Late on that offering. Purple and orange. This is Nance. Looks like he's got some helmet stickers. Not sure what those are for. What do you think, Phil?
I don't know.
Well blocked there by number 30, Colt Ward.
Colt does a tremendous job behind the dish. Very hard working.
Little ground ball hit to the second baseman. Bodecker up with it. Flips it on over to Reese. Got the first out of the inning.
That'll bring up the 3-hole hitter, number 1, Sawyer.
Sawyer, a tall, lanky right-handed hitter. Pants don't quite go down to the socks, showing some skin.
Finally get a righty in here.
Little curveball there for strike.
Probably going to want to bring that one down about a foot.
Yeah, I don't want to leave that one up too high. That's a better spot right there as The Hall of Famer called for. Young son executes that pitch nicely. Another good curveball there, fouled back by Sawyer. Coach Hammond comes out, has a word with Colt Ward. Maybe a little mix-up on the signs and what he's looking for. They broke up the party, and we're getting ready to go back. 2 strikes here on right-handed hitting number 1, Sawyer. Gets him on the heater, well located there. Looking to work out of this one. Brings up number 26, right-handed hit. The purple turf shoes, New Balance, to go along with the outfit. Good location there, nothing doing. Two outs here. Yard Goats with a man on third. Curveball for a strike there. Nice pitch by Henriksen. That was old Uncle Charlie there, Philly.
Boy, it was. Started behind him, bring it in over the plate, and get the call.
Little high heat. That's 2 strikes. We're going to play 3 strikes here. I mean, the young man didn't want to hit anymore. He's like, I'm out of here.
Of course, Catholic League
we've
rules.
all been there, saying, I don't need to hit today. I'm going to run back to the dugout. But he's going to get one more attempt. Henriksen shakes him off, gets one he likes. Rocks and fires curveballs for strike 3. That'll do it for the Yard Goats in the top of the first inning. 1 hit, no runs. We're going to the bottom of the first. 0-0 ball game.
Throws down there. We're coming to the bottom of the first inning. Hit Dog's coming to bat. Yard Goats got a hit in the first. Left him stranded. Bring up Flip Waters, number 20. All day Waters.
Looking to get barrel as he always does. Starting us off here. Motor City Hit Dogs in the bottom of the first. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch there. Number 12, right-handed pitcher Foster on the mound. He's a 3-pitch mix guy, Phil. He's got a really nice changeup. Little curveball there that he featured right on cue. Waters is down 0-2, and he's got a firm fastball, Phil. Had him in the warm-ups.
Yeah, he's definitely a good curveball pitcher, off-speed pitcher.
Another curveball. He's working with his battery mate here with the blonde mullet. The mullets, unfortunately, are back in style.
Trying to catch the balls off the screen.
0-2 to Waters. Takes a ball low. Flip comes dressed appropriately 2 days in a row. Shout out to Tammy. Tammy's not here yet, but apparently packed all the right things. Sounds like Jeremy might be coming tomorrow. We're looking forward to that. Baby boy Waters hits one deep, back spun to left field, and that ball's gone, folks. That's an oppo like taco. Back spun home run for number 20 all day Waters. And as we're talking about Tammy and Jeremy, baby boy hits one out, gets us on the board 1-0. Pretty good approach there, Phil. 2 strikes. You stay gap to gap, go left center.
It was. And unfortunately, there's 0% chance they go back-to-back here.
I'm not going to say that, Phil. Gage almost left the yard yesterday, hit one deep to the warning track. Brings up the 2-hole hitter, today's pitcher, Gage Henriksen.
Well, Scotty, as you know, the warning track is not back-to-back.
No, it's not, but young man is strong, has the ability to get one out of the yard. Henriksen worked out of a little jam in the first inning, was really composed and did a nice job. Takes ball low there. This is a crafty righty on the mound.
Trying to nibble. Looking for some backdoor action as well.
Sounds good. That ball's hit hard to the center fielder. He's under it. He makes the catch. That ball was barreled up by Henriksen on a good swing. It brings up number 30, Colt Ward. Mama Ward just showed up just in time. Found out before the game. She's the one that does most of the yelling around the house.
We brought you earlier. Colt got half allowance for Ellie having to complete some of his chores.
If the kid would only mow and then do the weeding like he's supposed to, there'd be a lot less drama in the Ward household.
Needs to do a little less PlayStation and a lot more chores, it sounds like.
Dad tends to yell when he's either not focused or he's too loud on his PlayStation. Takes a ball inside. 30 with a big day yesterday. Was Phil?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Looks to be nibbling here.
Nibbling on the back door. That ball was hit hard to center field, over the center fielder's head, and that ball is gone for a home run. Number 30, Colt Ward. Not going to be doing chores if he keeps swinging the bat like that. He's going to get out of them, I think.
Yeah, tremendous 3-0 swing there. You know, if you're going to swing 3-0, you better be hitting it out of the park.
Yeah, real good lesson for those kids at home. Just because you get the green light on 3-0 doesn't mean you're swinging. You're still looking for your pitch and something you can drive. And Colt Ward found it and didn't miss it. Real nice piece of hitting. That's 2-0 Motor City Hit Dogs. Brings up number 6, Owen Hammond.
And now we have a 54.5% chance of going back-to-back here. So a little better than 50-50.
Had a little mound visit, Phil. Big coach for the Yard Goats lumbered out there. Probably told the kid that he's tired of him throwing the home run ball. Try something different.
Try missing the barrels.
That ball is a gap shot hit right at the center fielder. That ball was hit hard by Owen Hammond for a base hit. Clean single there. Brings up number 12, Carter Cobb. Carter's still rocking the orange belt. I do have an extra blue one. I may give it to him today.
I think I've heard that before.
Yeah, I've got one. It's in the room. I may present him with one. Hammond about 1.5 feet off the bag there. Ball's up. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out here.
Balls up. You had a little injury last night, late night at the hotel, huh?
Yeah,
Tell me what happened there.
that was a little. Oh, that ball's hooked down the left field line. Foul. Yeah, a little unfortunate incident. You know, back in the high school days, you get the old sack tap. Coach Hammond thought that'd be a good idea last night. got me square.
Looked like it was a little more than a tap.
Yeah, it was.
Thought I saw a wind up and a follow through.
You're probably correct.
And we're not going to talk about how Mrs. Hammond said we should get him back.
She did give us some very unique ideas. That ball's to the backstop here. Hammond's going to advance. Tell you what, we're going to keep those ideas between us for fear of getting thrown off the air. You know,
they may seep out here throughout the broadcast, but we'll see.
Yeah. Orange bright socks, only guy out there. Those must be the pitching socks. Whoever's pitching gets to wear them. Fouled straight back there by Cobb. That'll even it up. Load it up, 3-2. 1 out. Hammond with a good lead there at second base. Good base runner. Curveballs hit deep to left field. And that ball, too, is off the top of the wall. I thought that might get out. That'll go as a double. Off the top of the wall. Good piece of hitting there with 2 strikes. This will bring up number 2, Clyde Pierce.
Clyde Pierce here, chance to cash in a couple more runs, put a little more distance between us and the Yard Goats.
Yard Goats a late entry into this tournament. Clyde Pierce with a foul ball here. Looks like it's going to get out of play.
It was literally 6 inches from your face. Did you hear it? I did, but I was like very into it. No, one thing funny was to look at the
Good to have Clyde Pierce back. Made it through yesterday's game. Looked real good. Looked healthy. Little interesting note, though, Clyde Pierce forgot to pack his underwear. Had to make an emergency run after his shower yesterday, Dad told us, to Target. Dad had to get him some underwear.
We're told he put on the Superman ones for today.
Dad got him some underoos.
Superman, Spider-Man, and I believe Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Incredible Hulk wants to match his dad, Coach Pierce.
We're saving the Incredible Hulks for Sunday. Pop up here to the pitcher. He fights it.
Stabs at it.
Yes, he was able to somehow corral it.
Fought the overcast sky and the no wind to bring that one in.
Yeah. Almost got away from him, but he corralled it. That'll be 2 outs here. Still in the top of the first. Hit dogs with runners on second and third. Like to get these runs in, Phil. 2 on the board. Home runs by Waters and Ward. The ball stays in front of the catcher somehow.
Yeah, Nishoff's going to be good for a good money shot here. I can feel it.
Yeah, I think we'll see a barrel here, folks. Dad Billy's here, getting the video. Ball's out.
Two-0 count on Max. Steps in good. Switch hitter. Can we say switch hitter on the air?
Absolutely. Believe Bill taught him that. .30. Probably giving him the green light. Something you like here, right, Phil?
Oh, absolutely.
Three balls, 1 strike. Max Nishaw out of Canton, Michigan. Hammers the ball through the gap there. That's going to get by the outfielder. That's going to score 2. He's going to pull into second base. Another barrel. Phil, this is looking like a swingers party.
Boy, it is. They're just absolutely going up there hacking, finding barrels, swinging, of course, and scoring.
Speaking of a swinger, number 4, Nate Dog Phillips, rocking the new Cat bat.
And I can assure you he does not get to a 3-ball count.
He is here to do one thing, and that is to swing the bat.
That's what that looked like. That looked like, I'm not walking, I don't care.
Dad Rob at home, getting started on some early morning bourbon on a Friday.
That's a good call. That's a real nice call. Nishoff at second base. 2 outs here. Nishoff steals third.
It's about the only way you're going to get Nate to take a pitch there is roll it in.
Yeah, and we've even seen him swing at those, but Nate's a good hitter. He's going to look for his pitch, I think, here and find a barrel. Well, fists it, pops it up to the second baseman, and that young man makes the play, and that will do it for the Motor City Hit Dogs. A good start to the ball game. They put 4 on the board, and we're going to go to the top of the second, up 4-0.
This morning in the little workout room? No. It's a nice workout room. Yeah, I did like walk fast this morning to the
And we're back here in the top of the second inning. Right-handed hitting, number 8, Mallory steps in the box. Strike 1 there. Good curveball by Henriksen. He's got the feel for it. Doubles him up with 2.
Never throw 3 in a row, right?
I think we go high heat here, Philly Phil. No. 3 in a row. Beautifully done. Nice block by Ward to complete that play. 1 out. Really nice action on that curveball by Henriksen. Brings up number 12. Foster. Yeah. Take a guess. What's his first name? He's the pitcher today.
That's a Mason Foster waiting to happen.
Mason Foster. All right. Brings up the Yard Goats roster. True professional that he is.
Out of Granville Wells Elementary here in Lebanon. Upright stance, bat pointed straight upward.
Henriksen with a nasty deuce for the strikeout there. He's got that baby dialed in, looking real nice today. This brings up number 17, Velasquez.
Alex Velasquez, 2020 graduate out of Western Boone.
Western Boone, known for their academics. Fantastic school. Fouled off down the right field line. Looks like we got some action in the Yard Goats pen down there. Right-hander working in the arm barn. Almost threw it out of the pen.
Wow.
2 outs here, top of the second inning. Henriksen with that deuce again. First base coach is on his phone. That's strike 3. Was that an immaculate inning, Phil?
No. But I appreciate the effort.
Was it 10 pitches?
11, 12.
Looked like an immaculate inning. He's got
We'll have
that
to get a hold of the
curveball.
truck to,
Yeah. We'll have to go back and figure that one out. But nonetheless, a great inning by Henriksen there. Sets him down 1, 2, 3, 3 punchies. We're going to the bottom of the second inning. 4-0 Motor City Hit Dogs.
New pitcher, boys. I do.
That kid's like, please don't put me back in there.
And welcome back. We got a new pitcher on the hill for the Yard Goats. Number 8, Jack Mallory, 2028 graduate out of Middle School of East Avon, out of Avon, Indiana here. So he'll get going. He was featuring a fastball, a curveball. It's going to bring up Drew Reese here to lead us off. Tremendous double in the gap yesterday.
Takes a ball outside.
Ball's out.
Takes a ball high. Ball's up.
Ball's up. We got balls all over the place here.
2-0 count. Ball 3. Three ball count here. Looking for one in your spot, something you can drive. Ball 4. That's a 4-pitch walk. Brings up
Hit it hard. Let's go.
Brings up number 27, Brady Bodecker. You just heard the words of wisdom from Joe. Joe told him to wait on it.
Go, Brady.
It's very valuable information. Throw over to first base. Reese back safely. Bodecker always going to give you a good at-bat.
Love him at the plate. Feisty hitter. Good 2-strike hitter.
Reese is off and running. Bodecker decides not to move on that one.
But when they throw it right square in the middle of the back, it really anywhere you go, it's going to hit. You might as well have it hit your back and not one of your wrists.
Just a glancing blow, thankfully. Tough young man runs down to first base. Hit Dogs got something brewing here in the second inning. First 2 runners reach base. Jack Mallory looking to find it a little bit on the mound here.
We go double deuce.
Brings up number 22, Gibby Beers.
Boy, it looks like Jack is off here. He's not finding the zone.
Jack's off, yeah. He's going to get a mound visit here from the coach.
Coach saw the same thing.
Yep.
You heard a mom from the crowd say, "Is Jack off?" And Coach heard and thought, well, maybe he is.
He is. You can see the release point. He's not got it. He's trying to find it right now, so he is.
Didn't have a lot
off.
of time in that bullpen, so.
No. As we did foreshadow, he almost fired one through and over top of the bullpen. They're off and running. Reese steals third, and Bodecker takes second. Beers with a 3-0 count. Probably want to make him throw one over, Phil. I'm not sure he's done that yet.
Yeah, probably got to make him throw 1 or 2 here.
Yeah. Young man, you can see he's struggling, Phil. Don't like to see that.
And you know, you can kind of see it in the defense. When Jack's off, everybody's kind of off.
Yeah. It's just kind of a mess. It's a mess out
Just
there.
all over the place.
That brings up number 23, Blake Reeder. That ball's high. Jack's balls are...
It appears we tripped over the plug there. What were you going to say, Scotty?
They're gonna have to delete that portion of the content.
Got a mosquito in my throat. Was commenting that Jack's balls are all over the place. Struggling to find the command. Pumps a strike in there. Good to see. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Reeder.
He harnessed them there. Got one over.
Bases loaded here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. That ball's out. That's going to draw a walk. It's going to bring a run home. It's going to bring up All Day Waters. That's going to bring him on visit by the coach. I think that might do it for Jack today. Young man did the best he could. He'll have better days ahead. He's a good-looking young ball player.
Yeah, he certainly tried.
This brings in the shortstop, number 20. Right-handed thrower. Got good sinking action on that ball.
Number 20 here. Can't see because of the glare on my phone. Looks like it's Trevor Grush.
Whoop. Grush almost hit you with one.
Maybe we're not pronouncing that correctly, and we apologize for those at home.
Let me take a shot at it. Yeah. Maybe Droche. And if we were French, maybe Drochet. He's out of Hickory Elementary, a 2028 grad. Out of Avon, Indiana. List him as an outfielder. He was playing shortstop today. He's going to come in and toe the slab here and see if they can't get out of this jam. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. All Day Waters licking his chops. Mama Tammy's at home watching. Tammy's one of our biggest fans, Phil, as you know.
She is. She's about one of the only reasons we're still doing this. She's the only one that texts us compliments, criticisms.
Positive encouragement, right?
Yep. Corrections we should make. She's, of course, at home with the lineups as well, and will catch us if we're trying to sneak something by you.
Waters with a opposite field 2-strike home run in the 1st inning. Digs in the box, bases loaded here. Hit Dogs up 5-0. Ball almost took the kid's head off. That's going to score at least a couple. Gibby Beers rounds 3rd. Blake Reeder's chugging into 3rd. That's a hard hit double by Waters. That ball was hit on the screws. That's a nice welcome to the ball game to Drochet on the mound. Trevor. That brings up number 3, Gage Henriksen. Henriksen lined out to the center fielder in his first at-bat.
Go, Gager.
Ball's in. Henriksen been finding barrels. Looking to get a couple steaks here, a couple ribeyes. Ball's down. 2 balls, no strikes. It's a good hitter's count here.
Shortstop playing in, looking to cut down.
Down to Coach Hammond. Comes in, makes a play. Throws it, and young man can't catch it.
Boy, swing through it.
And he can't catch the flip from the umpire. Might need to check the young man's glove. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bangs it off the brick wall. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Looks like Drosh is looking to backdoor him there.
Henriksen's in the box, wiggling it, nice and loose. Takes a ball up. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. Trevor Drochet.
Got to get a piece.
Line drive to the right center field gap. That's going to score a couple. Waters almost trips on the bag at third, but he comes in easily. That's a great piece of hitting there by Gage Henriksen. Found another barrel. Right center field action. Picked up a couple ribeye steaks. Brings up number 30, Colt Ward. They call him the Kerpaw.
Colt Ward went deep center last time.
Take second. Going to round it into third. Good piece of hitting there. Found the open hole. Not sure why the second baseman was covering the bag on that, but regardless, a well executed. That brings up number 6, Owen Hammond.
Yeah, I think they thought Colt wasn't going to be able to get around on this. So he was covering, left the right side vacated there.
Ward off and running. He's going to take it. Nine nothing here. Bottom of the second inning. Ball's out. Cloudy day, not nearly as warm as yesterday. It's quite comfortable here on a Friday morning.
Just noticed Mark Hammond wearing Royal on Royal over there.
I like that look.
My wife wouldn't allow me to do that, but Coach Hammond's a little quirky.
She won't let you wear that? No?
She'll say I don't match, and I say it matches perfect. It's the same exact color.
Absolutely. Maybe she needs to get her eyes checked, I think.
So she seems to think there needs to be some contrast.
Didn't know that Gage Henriksen is a fashion designer. That's good to know. Always learn that. Learn something new every day. Hammond takes a walk. Bases are loaded. Brings up number 12, Carter Cobb. Got started a little early this morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, this game is 9-0 here in the bottom of the second. Nobody out. Be an infield fly. Infield fly, batter's out. Stay there, infield fly. Owen should go back. Owen's out.
He should stand on second.
Well, that was an infield fly.
Infield fly in the outfield. Nice.
I think the confusion there, Phil, was that should have been a call that the field ump was calling, but it appeared to be an infield fly. Let's see if they're going to allow Hammond to go back to second.
He needed to go to first. He was caught in both of them at first. Right.
Not sure what's happening here, Phil.
The phrase for this, Scotty, is you advance on your own accord.
Yes.
And he was never tagged at second base. The second base ump called him on a force because he didn't hear the infield fly call from home. So
yep,
they're going to award him the base back.
Does that mean 1 out or 2 outs?
Slid and stood right there.
Yeah. Again, I think they didn't hear on the field that it was an infield fly. So batter's out, correct? That's a pop out to the second baseman or the first baseman. The runners can advance on their own accord. So I'm going to make a play, as I always do.
Well, you're used to balls flying at you, Scotty.
The broadcaster makes a tremendous play, if I do say so myself. Grabbing a foul ball. Not sure what field that came from. Probably that one.
Clyde Pierce steps in, almost wears one. That one was thrown behind him, ball one.
So we were able to go back to second. A run scored on that, Phil?
It did, yep.
So a run comes in on the error. That'll be an RBI. That'll score 2. Clyde Pierce with a little gap shot. They're kicking it around in the outfield. Looked like they were playing hacky sack with it, Phil. Good piece of hitting there by Clyde. Line drive into the gap. Billy telling Max to sit on it.
Max hit a hard liner to right for a double his first at bat. Clyde Pierce stealing up 12.
Oh, hey,
Whoa. He's short.
Clyde Pierce is watching the catcher and sliding and coming up short into third. We'll work on that in practice. Nishoff digging in, looking to find another barrel. Hit a rocket in his last at bat. That's the old 40-footer. Clyde's going to come home, and we're not sure what kind of slide that is. Who do you think taught him to slide? That was the old sidewinder, miss the feet, touch it with my hand slide, Phil. Is that something that Eric's been working on in the backyard?
Boy, that looked like the old, I'm a little timid. I was injured doing this about a month ago.
I'm going to go on my knees, kind of flop around, and touch home plate with my hand.
I know someone else who's good at going on their knees and flopping around.
Coach Pierce looking good down in that first base box. He's handling all the gear. Got 2 hands fulls of protective equipment.
Okay, green light, let's go.
He'd be well protected if he was attacked by ping pong balls.
The ball is hammered and hooked down the right field line. That's going to be a fair ball. That ball is in the fence. That should be a ground rule double. Oh, that ball comes in, and the young man decided to catch it with his belly. It's a good way to do it. Phil, how many outs we got this inning? Kind of lost track. So just 1 out?
We got 1 out.
Looks like the Yard Goats are going to make another change. We're going to try them all today. Brings in a big right-hander. This is number 99, Sam Roush, out of Western Boone Community Schools. Whoa, Thorntown, Indiana. He almost hit us here, Phil. He's got the good hair, the pro hair. This is a great battery combination. Pitcher, catcher, got some all-star hair going.
I believe that's Easton Nance doing the catching.
That is Easton Nance. He's a big bow hunter. Enjoys camping and swimming.
Tremendous 3.8 GPA in the classroom.
Does not like to clean his room or make his bed, we're told. Pitcher's ready. Sam Roush says, I've had enough. Eric Pierce saunters back onto the first base box.
Of course, I wouldn't be remiss if I didn't mention, I think we saw Sam Roush with some Rapalas getting some walleye after dark last night.
Absolutely. Fires one behind Nate Dog Phillips.
Just comes and plays baseball in his spare time.
Oh, good scoop by the catcher there. Blocks it. Nishoff takes third base.
We've got 2 balls is the count now. Masternator doesn't stand up there long. He's usually pretty quick.
Gets one he likes there. Hits it to center field. Coming in on it. He drops it. Max is going to score. Nishoff comes across with the 14th run of the game. The extra point is good. That'll bring up number 13, Drew Reese. Reese walked in his first plate appearance on 4 pitches. That's one maybe you want to be swinging at. May not get another strike.
Yeah, he's mixed in a couple in a row here.
One out here. Phillips on at first. Hey, line drive. Do a job. Ooh, not yours. There you go. Good with 2. Left center. 0-2 count. Just outside.
Yeah, I'd like to send a congratulations to Drew. He's the first hit dog today to be down 0-2. But we know he's going to battle. We saw him yesterday. Good 2-strike double in the left center field gap. Chokes up about 1 inch on the bat to get more barrel. Wouldn't be able to reach those last 2 pitches, though.
No, but we do have a wide zone here today. Trying to move this game along. Goes hit hard at the shortstop.
Oh.
And it gets through. I'm not sure what happened there, but Phillips comes in to score. Good job to hit the ball on the line there. With 2 strikes. Keep the train moving. That makes it 15-0. Looks like we got a new center fielder.
Bring up Brady Bodecker. Looking to get hit twice in the same inning. Call it a double pounding.
Was that this inning? Reese says we're going to continue running up 15-0. I'm going to steal a bag. Probably just wanted to get Brady a ribby if he hits the ball on the ground.
Well, we found out last evening that yesterday's pregame had some disagreements. I'm sure hoping there wasn't disagreements between these 2 teams.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday, as we mentioned, Coach Hammond with the foot on the gas, didn't take it off. That's what happens when you poke the bear, if you will. Don't think any of that was going on today. Bodecker there gets one on the handle. Caught by the first baseman for the second out of the inning. Brings up number 22, Gibby Beers. Ball's out. Popped up down the right field line. Going to be in foul territory. First baseman goes over. Makes a nice play. That'll do it for the Hit Dogs in the second inning. They put up a boatload. It's 15-0.
Let's go, Carter Cobb.
Looks like Tom Ward's coming in to warm up a new pitcher. Tom says he was a catcher, but he didn't handle that ball. I'd expect him to drop down and block it. New battery today is going to be number 12, Carter Cobb on the mound. Number 13, Drew Reese coming behind the plate. Around the infield, we still have Hammond, Pierce, Bodecker now at second, and Ward at first. Phillips, Waters, and Nishov in the outfield. We're going to the top of the third. Motor City Hit Dogs up 15-0.
Nice throw, Drew.
We're getting ready to go here in the third inning. We had a quick mid-inning switch. Ward's going to play third. Reeder went in to play first. Reese and Cobb getting the signs squared away here. Cobb buzzes the tower there on the first one. Probably need to take a deep breath. Hit the mitt. 1 ball, no strikes. Misses up. 2 balls, no strikes. Hits the mitt there, gets the call. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Way to settle in there. Droosh here at the plate. Of course, on the way in, Coach Pierce got a call from his brother Dan. They were making some wedding plans, looking at what color belt to get so they can match their belt with their shoes. Of course, Coach Pierce, very stylish. But he didn't seem to know what color belts he had at the house or if they fit.
Coach Pierce always has a social event on the calendar.
You can see him over there in the dugout right now, sifting through his phone.
Strike 3, they get the call there. Nice frame behind the plate. That'll be the first out of the inning here. Top of the third.
Coach Pierce going through his Twitter and his emails, seeing where he can score a good lunch today.
I'm hoping he's doing a little research on a putt-putt golf course. I hear rumors of a fully sanctioned official putt-putt match. We've only had one so far this year. And Phil, you took home the championship in that first sanctioned match.
Yeah, there's no surprise there. That's what would be expected if we did it again. You know, there's a place with a waterfall right out here on the main road if you make a right instead of a left toward the highway.
So you're feeling pretty confident if we find ourselves at a putt-putt today, it sounds like. You like your chances?
There's no chances.
Okay.
Drew Reese behind the dish there, drops the strike. Showed that off in practice on Tuesday.
He did wake up at 5:15 in the morning and told me that we need to throw that glove out for real. And then he said, actually, blocks it nicely, throws down to first to Reeder to complete the play. That's 2 outs. Well executed there. Good pitching by Carter Cobb.
And I have to ask, you do seem to know all the rules. Is there a 15 after 3 Mercy here?
I believe there is, Phil. I'm hoping that's kind of what we go for here.
That'll bring up, this kid goes by Sox.
A lot of uses for Sox. Good curveball there.
Number 13, Keller, Sox.
What's the first name?
Keller.
Keller. Okay, I like it.
Good family man. Has a baby brother out home watching.
Reese takes one off the face. Going to use the chest protector maybe next time. Cobb shakes him off, gets one he likes. High leg kick. Fires it over top of his head. 2 balls, 1 strike. Gets the call there. Runs it to 2-2.
Loving this generous zone, up 15-0. Drew Reese kind of cleared the runner and three-quartered that one, kind of buzzed the tower on him, throwing it back to the pitcher.
Swung on and missed. That'll do it. That should be the ball game. Let's hope. It appears it is. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't need a whole lot of post-game there. It's 15-0. We're back at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Motor City Hit Dogs, come on back, have some breakfast and coffee with us. We'll see you all tomorrow.